Last week, I made a video talking all about the government's proposals as far as the 5.5% pay rise for teachers. When I posted that video across all the platforms, I was getting so many comments about support staff and TAs. Now, I've always been a massive champion of support staff and TAs. I've always tried to recognise the incredible job that they do. And if it was up to me, they would be getting an equal pay rise as well. What was disappointing is there was quite a few discussions in the comments where it sort of became a little bit argumentative between teachers and TAs going at each other, talking about, the difference in jobs and that sort of thing. That's not what it's about. It is not a case of pitting ourselves against each other. Everyone deserves a pay rise for the job that they do. And we all know, I talk regularly, I won't be able to do the job anywhere near as well as I do if it wasn't for the incredible support staff we have at my school. Let's now have a look at where we're up to with TA and support staff pay. In the government announcement about the teacher pay rise, it asks this question: will support staff get a pay rise? The teacher pay award only applies to school teachers, but the additional funding schools will receive also ensures schools are at a national level covered for the current 24-25 pay offer for support staff, which is currently under negotiation. Now, when I've tried to look into where we're up to with that, the most recent article about it was from Schools Week that said this £1,290 support staff pay offer falls short. So in the article, it talks about how teaching assistants and other support staff are employed by councils and they've been given this increase, but unions are saying it falls short because in 22-23, it was a 2,000 offer, same in 23-24. So this now equates to a 5.77% for the lowest paid workers. Unions have asked for an increase of either 3,000 or 10%, whichever is higher. Now, this is the big difference because pay for council-employed school support staff is negotiated between local authorities and not at a government level. So when the government make an announcement about teacher pay, it's different and they can't yet announce in the same way for TAs. Going back to the government blog, they talk about this and say how it is the National Joint Council for Local Government Services that decide support staff pay. However, they are committed to reinstating the school support staff negotiating body to give support staff like teaching assistants, caretakers and cleaners a stronger voice in the government. The body will be tasked with establishing a national terms and conditions handbook, training, career progression routes and fair pay rates for support staff. So the government have it that they want to create something that will bring everything together from the sounds of it. It seems those current discussions around support staff pay are ongoing. The Unison head of local government has said that staff deserve that pay rise. Many workers will feel let down with that first proposal as their household bills continue to rise. Unison will consult representatives over the coming days before deciding what the next steps are. Although this isn't ideal, and I hope it does get sorted and the TAs and support staff get the increase they very much deserve, I hope that's clarified a few things as to why when the government make an announcement for teachers, they cannot at the minute do the same for support staff. But when I interviewed Bridget Phillipson and asked about it, support staff, she mentioned that body that they want to bring together to hopefully help and make support staff voices recognised. So fingers crossed that will happen sooner rather than later. But I would also recommend any TA support staff do get involved in your union so your voice can be heard.